Hi, it's Terry Vanover with Choosing to Rise, and I'm a divorce strategist, and I help you come through your divorce without being legally, financially, and emotionally devastated. And each week I go live and we talk about a topic that affects you if you're contemplating divorce or if you're going through divorce and you need help during this overwhelming time. I've been there. I know how difficult it is, and I help you come through this time so that you can heal, you can develop goals for the next chapter in your life. So today's topic is how to heal after betrayal. So many marriages end because of infidelity. Now, this does cross over a little bit when I talk about betrayal, because some women have been financially abused or married gambling addicts or alcoholics, and so there's a lot of feelings of betrayal in that as well. But I am going to be specifically talking about infidelity, but you may have experienced betrayal in the sense of being betrayed in your marriage, in that he didn't take the vows and he betrayed your trust, because that's a big part of why infidelity is so devastating, is the betrayal of trust. So let's look at how being betrayed can really impact your whole life. It can really just negatively affect you in so many ways. The first is you develop a mistrust for people in general. And so that's going to affect your relationships with your family, with friends, new people you meet, people you want to date. You also might find yourself experiencing jealousy in new relationships. Maybe you find yourself behaving and acting in ways that you didn't think that you were capable of, but you find that there's some jealousy because, again, of those trust issues. And you also might experience a risk aversion. You might not want to do anything that in any way puts your heart on the line or makes you feel vulnerable or makes you feel hurt. And this will impact you again in so many areas of your life. Maybe it's professionally, you don't want to get hurt, and you might develop a trust of people, so you don't go after things in your professional organization that maybe you are qualified for, but your confidence is really taken a hit. So you really don't go out and do those things where you have to, that has a risk. And so you feel that you have to hold your heart back. You have to hold yourself back because you're so afraid of being hurt again. So it affects you in that way. And then another way that being betrayed in your marriage might affect you negatively is that you develop a filter for things in which you see everything is negative. You see everything in your life through a negative lens, and you're not experiencing joy. You're not feeling gratitude for the things in your life because you have this negative filter that everyone's out to get you and everything's really bad, because you're so hurt and so angry and so bitter that you aren't able to experience happiness, and you're not able to look optimistically at things. And so you protect yourself by putting on this negative filter. So those are the ways that infidelity really impacts you. It really takes a toll on your self-esteem, on your confidence. And of course, that hurts you in your relationships. It hurts you in your dating life when you don't feel confident, you don't feel sexy, you don't feel worthy. It affects you in your life professionally when you don't feel confident, you don't go after those raises that you deserve, you don't go after those leadership roles. So it can really take a toll on you. So what do you do if you're clinging on to the hurt, if you're clinging on to the pain? Well, the first thing that you need to do is you need to start releasing that negative filter, and you need to put a positive filter. And I really recommend journaling, feeling gratitude, journaling your gratitude, journaling what's good in your life. What do you have to be thankful for? So that you can kind of start to release some of those negative filters and start doing some affirmations, some positive affirmations. Start looking at positive videos, listening to positive audio books and audio. I like to listen to YouTube videos and things like that. So making sure that you're filling yourself with positivity, surrounding yourself with positive people. yourself all the time. Writing out positive sayings, right? That's going to help you build yourself up. Being positive, those affirmations. So releasing the anger. So you're journaling, you're experiencing gratitude. Half of releasing this is recognizing it and recognizing that you holding the poison in you is not hurting your ex, right? You complaining about him, talking about him to anyone that'll listen, you spewing this poison everywhere you can is not hurting him, it's hurting yourself. It's gonna hurt you. You're poisoning yourself. So having the willingness to release it, right? Embracing that anger, saying, I'm angry, but I no longer want it to control me. It no longer has power over my thoughts. I release it. And working deeply, getting the support, working with a divorce coach to help you get through this time so that you can develop strategies to work through this pain and bitterness, to learn to not trust others, because that's not really what it's about. When you don't trust, it has nothing to do with anybody else. It's because you don't trust yourself. So you have to work on trusting yourself again, feeling confident, feeling worthy again, and learning to trust in yourself, learning to trust your choices, making sure that you're breaking any old relationship patterns that aren't serving you positively, and then working with the divorce coach to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a big part of this. Forgiving your ex, forgiving yourself, forgiving those around you. That's a big part of releasing the anger, releasing the pain, releasing the bitterness. So those are my tips for getting past betrayal, for releasing the hurt, for letting go of an ex who has betrayed you through infidelity. So I want to offer you a complimentary phone session where I will share 3 insights for getting past betrayal. So reach out to me at terryvanover@comcast.net, and we will talk about what's holding you back and how to move you forward. So again, reach out to me for a complimentary phone session at terryvanover@comcast.net, and I'm happy to talk with you and get you to a place where you feel joyful and excited about this new chapter in your life. All right, you have a great day. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon.